Matt, what a way to have your first game of WNBL coaching. How does it feel to just escape with that one in the end?
Yeah, escape's probably a good word. It was just an exciting day. Obviously, it's been a unusual week for our playing group and our club. So I do want to just give a quick shout out to Nat. I've appreciated everything that she's done for me and for our team over the last 3 years. I'm super thankful for the belief she's placed in me over the last 3 years and been feeling it a bit this week for her. But then, it's just how it goes sometimes. And so the excitement today and all week really, for me, has been a lot. And I'm just pleased that the group got over the line in one of these close games.
I was going to say, during the week, you talked about tweaking it slightly, the game plan.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we saw aspects of that with the aggressive attack on the rim and that. And it really started with Breezy Turner's jumper in the first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Does that sort of set the tone for you in the sense of how you wanted to play offense in the game this afternoon?
Yeah, we do want to be aggressive in the first 6 or 8 seconds, especially after misses. I thought we did a good job of that in the first half, finding ways to keep doing that in the second half. It's going to be a work in progress for our group, so we'll hopefully keep improving there.
Well, you were able to get on a 10-0 run in that second quarter, and it was off the back of Izzy here and a few of the others in the team. How good is it to have someone that can just flip the switch like that and then go at that moment?
With Izzy in particular?
Yes.
Yeah, it's really good. I think I've coached against Izzy since under 14, so it's been a joy to watch her development over the last, however many years that is, maybe 7 years or something like that, 8 years. I thought she was great today at being aggressive. And we've been talking a bit this week about, us both being comfortable with her getting in the paint. If she makes some mistakes, then we can live with that, but a lot of good stuff's going to happen when she gets in the paint.
And for you, Izzy, you really did set the tone. You had a great battle with Jade Melbourne today, particularly at different times on the floor. We saw you match up on her quite a few times, but to have 22 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists and 2 block shots as well today, you really did lead from the front today, especially after we spoke about it at the press conference last week. You're still learning your caper and that, but that was a really encouraging sign from you this afternoon.
Yeah, I think so, and what Matt touched on, we want to get paint touches in the first 6 to 8 seconds, and that's my bread and butter, that's what I like to do. I guess that's what I did today, and I think everyone else did the same. Steph got out in transition. I think we could have got a lot more easy buckets. We definitely did miss lots of bunnies, with that being said, we could be better in that area because we did miss a lot, but yeah, that's where I like to get my shots.
With those buddies that you missed though, it was 23 misses. I was saying the Caps had 30 misses. Both of you had opportunities this afternoon to close this one out, and that's sort of what really gave us the theatrical finish to this one.
Yeah, I think so. I think every game we've been in, bar one, has been close like this, and it gets tiring after a while. I'm so grateful that we did get this win, no matter what the scoreline was. And I guess that's what makes good teams being able to close the game out. I saw a game like yesterday, Bendigo. They made it close, but they still were able to bump it out. So I think that's what good teams do, and we just need to learn how to do that.
And a couple of times in that second half, it looked like that the Caps really forced you into going away from the basket a couple of times, and you made some passes outside, and it resulted in a couple of turnovers and that. Was that more the Caps' pressure, or was that actually part of the game plan to get that ball inside and then kick it out to those shooters?
I don't think it was part of the game plan. I guess sometimes when I get fatigued, I think my decision making isn't as good as where it needs to be, and I think that just comes with game fitness, experience, and just knowing where the good passes are to be made. It's not really the game plan. I think once I do draw two, I do need to get better at kicking the ball out. I think it's just decision making when I'm fatigued.
Absolutely, and then of course next up you've got the Flyers at home next week, Matt, of course, but we do know at the moment that from what we've been told, it's one game for yourself this afternoon and that. Would you love to coach beyond today, of course,
yes.
If you get the opportunity to coach this team?
Yes, that's an easy answer. Yes, I would love to. But the club's going through the process that they think is the right thing to do, and to try and find the right coach to lead this group for the rest of this season and moving forwards is definitely a process that I support. So it's, hopefully Monday or Tuesday this week, the playing group and the club will get a bit more clarity.
And for yourself, just to finish, it must be really exciting, as we touched on. You've got a lot of family, you've got a lot of friends here. You've got a good friend from interstate that's here today, obviously, and we know this from knowing you and that. How special is it to have just those people here this afternoon for your moment today?
Hopefully it was everybody's moment, but yeah, it was obviously, you only get to coach your first game once, so the fact that Nate was here doing the media, and then a heap of my family came along. There was about 1,000 people I had to say hello to afterwards. So, sharing those moments or sharing life with those guys is, it's a big part of why I enjoy it. Yeah.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Izzy.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.